Hi, welcome back again. Okay, so as you all know, this course is tailored towards understanding Ansys Fluent, and so bulk of what I'll be doing here would be to that in that line, and so I will display in the next class what we'll be doing because this is going to be a project-oriented course, such that we're going to use Ansys to solve a problem, and by that we'll be able to show you how the workflow is and how to get better, such that you can also pick similar problems or even tougher problems and then solve it. Okay, so welcome back. So this is the interface. This is Ansys Workbench. Now, the first thing I always ask people to do, please, is to save your work. I am also someone that I am always running fast, so I always don't save my work. But please don't be like me. Save your work. So let's save the work. So just save it. Pick anywhere you want to save it, but I'll just choose my desktop. I'll just save it somewhere there. Okay, so let me save it as tutorial. A lot means tutorial. So you can save yours as anything, and then you're fine. You're good to go. So once you save your project, it will take a bit, but just okay. So once you save your project, you have it here as is displayed. Okay, now so we explained all the tabs. These icons are quite similar. This is to open a new project. This is to import. You can also import Ansys projects. That means you have other projects and probably you want to do further analysis. You can import it into a new workbench and then add other files and then continue analysis. Okay, so you have your save project and then your save as. I love to explain this a lot because you'll use it probably when you want to duplicate a project and then modify it and then run your simulation again. You always will not have to start from the beginning. You can always get a project file of someone, probably someone who feels so generous to give you. So you just duplicate it and then you do your analysis. Okay, so let's come. So we have two systems you'll be working with majorly as a beginner. You always work with your analysis system. So this icon just shows you can use the tab or open it. And so you have your component system. So the truth is, the analysis system is like a holder, or let's say it's a combination of component systems. So in this analysis system, which we'll just look at briefly, they hold, or they are made up of component systems. Pardon me. Okay, so you have this coupled field, static, coupled field, transient. The difference between anything static and transient for engineering students just means it's dependent on time. Transient means it's dependent on time, while static means it's independent on time. But let me just go to what we are here for. We can always pick out this later. So we have Fluent. So basically, the first thing you need to do is you can double click on it, or you can left click and drag and drop it on your project schematic. Now, this window is this white space is a project schematic where you can put a lot of systems. So let me drag a component system. So this is a fluid flow fluent problem, and this is a system. Now you can see this system comprises of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 component systems. So you have a geometry, which we will still see. We have a mesh. You have a setup, you have the solution, and then you have your results. So these component systems are there, and then they all work hand in hand. So you must have a geometry before you can have a mesh. You must have a mesh before you can go to your setup. You must have done your setup before you solve. Then once you have your solution, you have it in this solution tab. Then you can check your results. This result is for further analysis. You want to check your contours, you want to check probably different parameters, which you'll see as we go on in this course. Okay, so now just before we round off this particular tutorial, because I understand the time and learning of every one of us, so I always love my videos to be a bit short. Okay, so you have your component systems, and in this component system we can actually make our own analysis system. And so in the next video, we are going to make our own analysis system by stacking component systems. See you in next video. Thank you.